Good morning, everybody. This is Meredith Loughran, and this is part of my health journal that I'm trying to do every single day. And it is found on my YouTube channel as well as Wild One Forever, where I am blogging every single day. I know that I am impeding on the 10 o'clock hour where Brian K. Morris is doing the Never Mind the Furthermore show. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. But here's the thing. I had to get up early and get my walk in because if I didn't do it, it wasn't going to get done. And then I have an 11 o'clock show. So there was that to contend with. And I was just like, if I want to shower at all today, I got to get this done and try and get it off my plate. But so the daily challenge that I've been giving myself has turned into multiple challenges within challenges. And I wrote about that yesterday on Wild One Forever. So if you go to wildoneforever.com, make sure that you look up my profile and you'll see some of the articles. I'm on day 5 today. So this is 5 days of doing at least a mile and a half, whether it was a slow jog, whether it was just a walk. And so while I'm doing that, I've been recording myself and doing kind of these stream of consciousness things. What's popping into my head? What am I working on? And I find that that's very important when you're out and about and you're in touch with nature and you're just feeling the sun and the breeze and just the beautiful weather, the seeing people kind of going out and about and doing their thing feels great. And so, in order to do that and feel kind of at peace, so that I feel like I can get on with my day and feel a little bit more focused rather than sitting at my desk the entire time complaining that I'm getting fat. So, there's a reason why there's a lot of times you only see me from here up because, if you see other pictures of me, I am not skinny. Uh, you know, uh, and I would say that I am obese. I'm only 5'2". I have no idea how much I weigh, but I know that I'm uncomfortable. So every once in a while, I do these challenges. I do the 30 days, and then I fall off the wagon. I don't know why because it's stupid. I feel better. So why don't I maintain it? I don't know because it's just one of those things where I have to beat myself up, I guess. So today I want to keep the recording really short because it is going for the blog. It is going towards Wild One Forever and a complimenting article. But the challenge within the challenge is what I was talking about before. So I decided, okay, I'm going to do the 30-day apple cider vinegar challenge, which I have here. I'm almost done with it. And if you don't know what the recipe is, that is also on the blog. But really quickly, it's 12 ounces of water, minimum 1 ounce of apple cider vinegar. I use Bragg's because it's unfiltered. And then I do about a tablespoon of honey and a dash of cinnamon. I mix it all up and I drink it down. So people who are like, oh, apple cider vinegar, yuck. It is an acquired taste, but if you like the tang of lemonade, then you will get used to this rather quickly. So the apple cider vinegar is challenge 1. Challenge 2 is exercising every day. So I've been trying to do my walks. If I don't do my walks because it's crappy weather or something like that, I have to do either burpees or the half-hour Taibo tapes from the 90s. Yes, folks, I still do that, and I think it's a great workout. And yeah, I'd rather do the walk. Thank you very much. The other thing is that I'm writing every day. So I'm writing at Wild One Forever every day as I log this. And the fourth one is recording every day. That's getting in front of the camera or live streaming or whatever it is. So, um, so there's that. On top of it, I am trying to participate in NaNoWriMo. And anybody who doesn't know what that is, it's National Novel Writing Month. And it is 10 days till the finish line. I am probably failing that miserably. I mean, if I were to include all the things that I write every single day, I'd probably be over that finish line. But when you're trying to focus on one project and be honest about it, no, I'm not anywhere near close. So that's something that I need to focus on. But before I even do that, because it's a great challenge and I love it and I try to participate every year, there are other things that I'm working on which have higher priority, like scripts. I am working on something with C. Michael Lanning, and I've got some ideas that are forming in my head. So, trying to write some prose so that he can start working on art is something that I want to focus on. So, lots of things happening. It is kind of uh, massaging the mania that I have because I go from like manic to depressive really quickly. November through February is when I normally fall into my depressive times. And I find that when I'm very busy with the community and doing things, helping others, I don't so much focus on myself. Um, and so that is something that I try to do just to try and gin up that energy so that I don't fall into the deep, dark place. And anyway, so really quickly, I'm at 5 minutes and I want to keep this under 10 if possible. I have two packages here. One, two, and I'm going to try not to dox myself, but I was on a panel at Indie Volt on Tuesday night, and with us, including Varian Grant and Randy Zimmerman, was Daphne Lage and Mark Darden. So that was fun. Was that Indie Volt or was that Breakfast Buzz? I don't even remember. So I've had these packages, and if you can see behind me, that way, you see that pile of mailers? Yeah, I've been really terrible. So I've been supporting these campaigns and not opening up the packages. Why? Because I tell myself I'm going to do package reveals online. Oh, look at that. Another challenge within a challenge. So here we go. This is from Daphne Lage, and it has, because it's a sketchbook, it's not technically a comic book, guys. So she has it with the cardboard to protect it, and they did come out very flat and nice. So I'm going to show these off here. And then we've got her House of Bob with her sticker. And I've got a postcard on the back here. Thank you for all your support. Love, Daphne. So these are signed, and I'm not going to open up the sketchbook because it is furry and it is for adults only. But so that's package number one, and I will take better pictures of that and put it up on the blog so that I'm sharing it with my Wild One friends and followers. And then this other one here, I probably should have prepped this before I got on camera just to save some time because, like I said, I don't like stomping on Brian's time. I know he doesn't own it, but he has for a while, and he's a friend of mine, and so I don't want to pull people from him if that's even the case. So really nice Gemini mailer here from Mark Darden. And we've got some tissue paper. Look at that. Very nicely packaged. It's almost like Christmas. I love it. And quite honestly, guys, when I throw support at a lot of these crowdfunds, I love getting the physical copies. And the reason why is because the digital, I either lose them, misplace them, or I never get to them. And so this actually forces me to open the book. Now I have read this. Here we go. Mark Darden, Guano Guy. I've read this digital. I really enjoyed the characters and the sense of humor. The art on the cover is really a lot of fun. And Mark is actually a fun guy to hang out with and talk to. So part of that was that because I wasn't familiar with the rest of his series, and I know he's working on the next one, I have two. And now I have three. And so I'll be looking forward to reading these and enjoying them. I don't do reviews. I don't do reviews of comic books because I am new to comic books, and I don't want to insult anybody because of my lack of knowledge. But I am in the process of learning. And one of the things I wanted to show you really quickly was let me share my screen really quickly. So this is one panel. All right, you're going to see the rough on the left and the inked version on the right. This is the first page of the interior of my comic book that's coming out. It's called The Dying, and I'm going to leave it at that. I'm really excited about this book, but the one thing that I can say about it is that it is the first 8 pages of a 24 to 28 comic book, and that is going into Terraformed Continuum, which is a really cool anthology that we're putting together with Terraform Comics. I am one of the founding members. Now, I have said this before. Just because I'm a founding member of Terraform Comics doesn't mean that my stories will automatically be going into any of the Terraform books. And the reason why is because there is a standards practice that we have. It has to go through editing. I mean, like we submit our stories and stuff like that, but there's an editor's process. We look at the editing, we look at the art, we look at the narration, we look at the coloring, we're looking at all of that. Continuum is to help shape and teach people who are into comic books. We're also bringing together collaborators. So never in my life did I think that I might be collaborating with C. Michael Lanning. And there are other people that we're kind of like dancing around each other going, hey, you got time? I might have a story if you've got the art, or vice versa. And so there are things in Continuum where I'm actually learning how to flat. With this book, I'm going to do my first attempt at lettering. So there are a lot of things that I am learning in this comic book process. And I want to learn as much as possible. I might not be good at it. I might not do it all the time. But at least having that knowledge helps me collaborate and speak with other people who are in the industry who want to work together and make books. So that is the first page of the interior of The Dying. I'm very excited about it. I actually read the prose version of it during Indie Event when we did Spooky Tales. And that's the other thing. I don't have the panel up here, but the Compendium of Dread is my anthology of horror, volume 1, which is I haven't given myself a deadline, guys. The thing is, it's a compilation of all the stories that I've written through the years. Not all of them, but just the horror and thrillers, crime, and things like that, the things that go bump in the night and scare the hell out of you. So I've put those into one book. I'm editing it now because there are some that have problems, a little bit of editing, fresh eyes on it because I've had time away from it. But every single one of those stories, I actually see scripting them out and putting them out into the world as comic books. And so when I have that up on sale, I've actually got some really cool metal cards. Let me stop sharing my screen here. I've got some really cool metal cards, and you can see that is the cover, Compendium of Dread. And then I've got the 101 Tales, which is what I was participating in. And this is going to be a very exclusive sale. Or an exclusive offer that is going to be available through Comixplex because I had committed to do an exclusive there. So that's it. Make sure that you hit the subscribe button if you are watching on my YouTube channel. Go over there, hit the bell for notifications when I go live. I don't know that I'm going to do this every single day, not live streaming. Because I don't know where exactly my audience is as far as Wild One Forever compared to Geek Insider. I do both, so I'm like the fork in the road. Anyway, that's it. You guys have a great day. If you tuned away from Brian K. Morris, make sure you head back, give him some love, give him a lot of love from the Nevermorians, and I am out of here. Thanks.